Okay. Hello, guys. This is Mingy. I actually have a lot of experience in this matchup. I used to live with Yo-Yo, one of the best Ouija players in the Midwest. So I don't think that ever works against Ouija, especially because you have a lot of aerials that have way higher priority. So you don't even trade ever. I think it loses to every single one of Ouija's aerials. So I think what he wants to look for here is just pop up down air or back air. I don't think any of the other, there's not a lot of good follow-ups, and maybe up tilt to get him in the air. But forward smash is it shouldn't work as an edge guard, and just on stage is really committal. So I think Luigi generally plays grounded in this matchup, and a lot of times if they're up in the air, it's because he has low aerial mobility, it's hard to get back down. So that was yeah, the up B would have killed. So he should have done if he was going to do the third aerial, because he was doing it early. So that in that interaction, if Luigi's in shield and he does that down air, and Luigi jumps into the down air, then Luigi he can ASDI down from the down air, and then he can instantly do any sort of smash or aerial outside of it. So no matter what happened, if Falco hit the aerial in that situation, he would have died. So generally for the Falco watching this later on, if you're doing a shield pressure sequence against a low percentage person, you have to do the retreating aerial, because the purpose of that shield pressure sequence isn't to hit the opponent. It's not to start a combo on the opponent. Once you've hit the shine and you failed the shine, then the point is to just do chip damage or pressure them and make them feel threatened. It's not to actually get the hit after the shine misses. And that changes once you get the higher percentage. Alright, back to the rest of the match. He's doing a really good job at when just running around him and not letting him get an opening. So Luigi needs to look a lot harder for the openings. He needs to read the Falco's movement, because Falco is being pretty liberal, running around the stage, and Luigi's trying to just go at him. So I think what he needs to do is he needs to read a laser. He needs to do a wave dash out of shield to punish a cross up or punish a laser. So one thing that's really good for him to punish the lasers is up smash out of shield, or he can wave dash out of shield and down smash. And those are the two of Luigi's best grounded ways to get in. And other than that, it's just mixing up platform movement or doing that downer is not bad, but it doesn't really start a combo. So this is good. So once Luigi gets him down to knockdown percentage, then the things that he can do to begin to play neutral is a lot different, because then he has more things that lead into follow-ups. But at the very beginning, he only has grab and maybe down smash. So Falco should be shooting lasers. Yeah, I don't think that forward smash actually works. I think he's supposed to just drift in at that point, and then use his cyclone and then up B, and then it's pretty hard for Falco to just hit him like that. So I think he was just too close to do that. But I don't know if he had the cyclone at that point. That's good. I think I know he has a chain grab. I'm not sure at this percentage, but I don't think you can react. I think he just has to read at that point. Yeah, Luigi has the up throw chain grab against Falco, so ideally he would do that. Yeah, so right there, he kind of can't afford to roll, especially even though he's in the corner, Falco was pretty far away, and he wasn't at high percentage. He needs to be able to. That was a good cyclone, but he needs to be able to wave dash out of his shield to do more things. Nice. So what happens a lot in these kind of situations where it's kind of clear that as I was just saying, that he doesn't feel comfortable wave dashing on a shield, and because of that, he oh wow, nice combo. Nice. Because he doesn't really know like what he's looking for out of shield, players like in that sort of situation, they shield when they think like very strongly they're gonna get hit, but they don't just like shield as like a offensive option. So like a lot of good players will like run up and just shield and then wave dash out of shield immediately, and they it gives them that like temporarily invincibility. But when you don't do that, then you just get like randomly hit. So like Falco's doing like a lot of like unsafe aerials and just like running around the map like or the stage throwing shit out, and he's not getting punished for it at all because CptNebula's like reactive punish game is like not as good. And I think that's like really important when you're playing against Falco players, especially as a floaty, is that the spacies, like, they're just used to like throwing out like 5 billion fucking moves a minute, you know? So you need to be able to just make them have to think about like what they're doing. So Luigi actually does have like a decent amount of like real punishes, but I don't know if he hasn't practiced them, or it's like, I guess it's like matches get tense, it's hard to like do those kind of punch games, but I know there's like a lot more. I also know right there there's a mix-up where if you throw them down, then you can jump down and like forwarder them, but I don't know if it works in that percentage, or like what the DI mix-up is. All I know is I get hit by it every time. This is good, yeah. I think this is the right play. Just sit back, laser, and spam back air. But and then also mixing up going in is really good too. Yeah, because if you never go in, then they're just gonna eventually like read your movement and they're gonna hit you. Oh shit! No, no, that's so sad. I think he was doing a good job, but then once he like got him back off stage, if he wasn't gonna commit to it, he should have just backed up. But even the jab wasn't bad because as long as it was spaced, I don't remember if it was spaced. But I think what Falco was doing there was pretty good. I think some F tilts would have been good. F tilt is really good against like any character at that high percentage because it knocks them back and it's safe on shield. Yeah, so that nair, that's like one of the counter options I'm talking about for Luigi, is that the Falco has been doing like a lot of nairs on, and this is a mix-up for anybody who plays against Falco, is that if you're on the ground and they nair you, you CC into punish it. So in this case, it's CC down smash. But if he does the dare, then that beats your crouch cancel. So if he does the dare, you either shield it, and then all of a sudden you have a shield grab on him, or wow, what a homie. What a fucking homie. Damn. Maybe not. So, when you down air, then that beats the CC. But if you shield it, then that beats the down air. And also, there's like another mix-up where even if they down air and you didn't shield, if you jump into the down air, then you can also ASDI down and then beat the down air like that. So it's actually really hard at low percentage for Falco to just like arbitrarily go in. But when people don't CC and they don't ASDI down, jump ASDI down, they don't like shield grab, then like it's just free. And that's why like it seems like Luigi can't do anything in this matchup unless he does like a high aerial like that. Wow, nice. I think even that down air was pretty high. He could have shield grabbed it. So sad. So yeah, it's when you're missing something like that's like that fundamental to playing neutral in a matchup like this, then like you kind of just eat shit forever. Like there's like, oh, you could be doing X, Y, and Z, but compared to like how important those kind of things are to your toolkit, like a lot of it is just like hoping your opponent makes mistakes, or hoping that like, especially like when your punish game isn't. He's playing slightly reactive, but he's not playing to his guaranteed punishes. So at that point, like whether you win or whether you lose is like honestly kind of just RNG. Like you hope that your punishes are like you guess right a good amount of times, and then you also hope that your opponent just like gives you enough openings because you don't have consistent ways to open up. Yeah, I think FD is definitely the right place to go to. But so now we'll see whether or not he knows how to do the chain grab, which I assume he does, right? Yeah, he does. There's like he's a good enough Luigi. I can tell from the start that like he knows how to chain grab. Also, I saw his name on like Long Live London 70, so I know he's been around forever. So nice. I don't know. I think he was trying to go to ledge. Nice. Wow, that's unfortunate. Also, I know there's a DI mix-up for Luigi where you up throw them, and then instead of grabbing them again, you just down smash them, and then it like causes like some like they think they're gonna tech, and oh my god, no. Nice. That's why it's also hard for Luigi to approach Falco from the air at like low percentage, because you can just CC, especially like when it's lopsided percentages like that, you just CC into like whatever move and then Luigi dies. But I guess that works for like any matchup. So he's doing really well right there. He did like the late nair into the shine, and so that, wow, damn, get fucked. So that late nair, if they jump into that late nair, then you can't ASDI down it like you can with the down air. So it beats like Luigi jumping into it and trying to down smash. And it also beats shield. So if they're shielding, that late air is like one of the strongest options that you can do. Yeah, I think, so another thing I was saying about, oh shit, I think he needs to down smash more during his combos. Oh my fucking god, that was disgusting. Wow. So yeah, his defensive plays in that game were really good, and I guess by defensive I mean shield grab. But I think he needs to put more pressure on the Falco. There's no time where like the Falco is jumping and then all of a sudden the Falco gets hit, or the Falco's trying to laser and then all of a sudden something hits him. So I think the ways that he can do that is like do something like that where he like slides off the platforms and falls down with like a nair or fair, and then otherwise wave dash in, down smash, wave dash in, up smash, wave dash in, shield into grab. But he doesn't approach much unless it's like spaced. Which I mean, obviously all of your moves should be spaced, but I guess it just doesn't feel like he's being aggressive, and that needs like you can't like you have to make a hard read to play aggressive against Falco, in my opinion. But I think this is Luigi's worst matchup, so it's not bad if he eats shit. Wow. It's looking rough. I don't think there's any amount of advice that can save CptNebula. So sad. I think he just needs to cheese him a jillion times right here. Oh yeah. Yeah, so right there, that second up tilt, I'm pretty sure he could have gotten a follow-up off of that. Oh no. Wow. Maybe he can do this. He should just go out and suicide. Oh, I guess he doesn't have to. Well, GG.